It was 27 AD, and Jesus had just been baptized. How do we know it was 27 AD? Luke says it was the 15th year of Tiberius Caesar. John said the temple had been under construction for 46 years. So he gives us the same year, 27 AD. But what's mind-blowing, hundreds of years earlier, Daniel said this would be the year everything began. Jerusalem had already been destroyed by Babylon. Daniel said an anointed one, a Messiah or Christ, would appear 483 years after the decree to restore and rebuild Jerusalem. That decree came in 457 BC. Do the math, Daniel's clock ended in 27 AD. That's the time Jesus was talking about. Daniel's timeline was coming to an end. Now that alone is pretty stunning, but Daniel didn't stop there. He said after the 69 weeks, that anointed one would be cut off and have nothing. And the people of the prince who is to come would destroy the city and the sanctuary. And that's exactly what happened. Jesus was executed. Then the Roman armies, under Titus, son of Emperor Vespasian, destroyed Jerusalem and the temple. But Daniel also said in the middle of the week, he would put an end to sacrifice and grain offering. The last 7 years is split in two. The first half of the week ends with Christ's crucifixion. From that moment on, the apostles warned the temple system was coming to an end. Even the Talmud tells us that for that 40 years, the atoning sacrifice was never accepted by God. It was a time when the nation would fill up the guilt, i.e. shed enough blood to justify that judgment. They would bear the judgment of their own sins and the sins of their fathers. That's why the martyred saints in Revelation, just before the city's destruction, cry, "How long, O Lord, holy and true?" At that point, the answer came back. There would be no more delay. Jesus had already told them that generation would not pass away before the stones of the temple came down. They were given that 40 years, that grace period. The guilt was full, the time was fulfilled. When the time was fulfilled, all the events took place. But that was only half of what Jesus said. What did he mean when he said the kingdom of heaven is at hand? We'll talk about that next time. So if they ask you why you believe, just say 27 AD, man. 27 AD. Peace and have fun exploring all the extraordinary evidence.